Alright, y'all, it's the same rules as last time. Every album I'm gonna list 3 of the best songs from each album if I can, and I'm gonna rank it on my little list that I got. Pardon me for stuttering a little bit. Nigga was tired. I was making this shit at 3:56 p.m. So yeah, let me get straight to the vid. The first album I got on the list, which is You Influence Me. This is his 2023 album, or one of the 2023 albums. It's just one of the ones that I thought was good and that was actually rankable. This shit was low-key alright. I can't speak like it was low-key like dog food, bro. Like there was like one good song in it, and it was Single. I can't even give you 3 songs that are worth listening off this album. 2 songs are like alright, which is like School and Swag. But other than that, I can't really speak to to defend this album, because it ain't all that it's cut out to be. On to the next album, we got A Dogg's Influence. Now, A Dogg's Influence, if I'm being honest, it's a decent album. Like, it's not bad. The production is better than his actual rapping, but like this shit's up there, for like not an old doo-wop project, but like a fairly recent one. It was made in 2022, so it's fairly recent. And for a recent doo-wop album, this is probably the best we're gonna get, unless the nigga actually wants to start trying again. All right, and now we have After the Storm Deluxe. After the Storm Deluxe was pretty decent. It has 3 songs. It has Proud of Me, Lean Coma, and Rip Scarfo. Those songs are pretty good off this album. The rest of them, they alright, but they not as good as those 3, and it's definitely not better than the After the Storm one. This pretty I wouldn't say it's mid tier. It's better than this album. It's not here though, so we gonna put this shit like right in front of it. Yeah. Alright, next album after that is After the Storm. I think this was his first album. This is one of the best doo-wop songs ever. This is the reason why he's the GOAT, but because of this album right here. He has songs like Benjamin Franklin, Love Story, Fredo, Bang, Masterpiece from God, $25 Fanta, Rice. He's like a bunch of songs in there that are like super good. Get With Me, I love this album with all my heart, bro. It's pretty up there. It's up there for real. It's like right here. I love this album. It's a really good one. Right, next album after that is Underdog 3. If I'm being honest, any Underdog after the first one can't really like touch it. But Underdog 3 was like mediocre. If I had to put 3 songs on it, it's Take a Rip, Bloodline, and Steep. Those are the 3 songs I choose that are the best from this album. But Despicable Me 3 wasn't bad. But yeah, it's low ranking. It's not the best thing ever. Now we're on to Kaine's Diary. Kaine's Diary was actually solid. I actually kind of fuck with this. We got songs like Throat Go, I Love You Louie, Swisher House, Out on Bond. What else? Yeah, those are some solid albums, bro. Those are some solid songs. Yeah, this is also a fairly recent one. This is a 2022 album too. So it's pretty alright. I ain't gonna say like it's definitely not better than this. It's definitely not better than that. So it's down here, but it's a mid tier, bro. It's a solid mid tier. Next album we got is, I think that's Underdog 2. Yeah, it's a 2020 album. I need to go listen to this actually. This album, it's actually pretty good. Like I ain't gonna hold you. This is a good album. It's not better than the first Underdog, that's for sure. But it still has solid, like most of the songs here are solid, or like they're at least like listenable to. Like some of these albums on here, like some of the songs are just like unreasonably ass, or not ass, just don't have good production. But every song on this shit has a good production and decent lyrics. So like we gonna put this like at least here. Like, that's where that shit belongs. It's a solid ass album. Next album we got is my favorite album Doo-Wop Kaine will ever make, and probably won't ever come close to making anything near it, because he just doesn't feel like it. It's Underdog, bro. The best album produced almost entirely with 9-9, except for like maybe 2 songs. Every song on this shit is good. Every song on this, down from fucking, what's it called, Tweak to Number 9, is a good song. There's not a miss on this fucking album except for Salty. I could live without that song. Every other song on this is very decent. Even if like the lyrics ain't that good, the production is good. Like it's just a good album overall. So it belongs here, nowhere else. Alright, next album we got on the list is Hardhead. I fuck with Hardhead. Like it's not a bad album at all. We got songs like honestly every song on this bitch is halfway decent. It's a chill album. It's not nothing fucking crazy like where you just have one random ass jerk song on there and then another one's a fucking New York drill beat. So it's a solid album. It's up there. It's up there. So we gonna put this like right above After the Storm Deluxe. My favorite songs from this are Wildfire, Homie, and 14 Years Old. Yeah, it's just a really solid album. I fuck with this shit heavy. Next song we got on the list is Bad Kid from the 4. I'm not even gonna give it. I don't have to say shit. I really don't. Best shit ever. Best shit ever besides Underdog. Every song on this is good. There's like what, maybe, oh, this shit's a long, I didn't even know this shit was this long. I didn't know this shit had 18 songs. But yeah, I fuck with every song on this. There's not a bad song on here to me. Like all of them are decently listenable. I could put this shit on random and have a good ass day. So it's up there. Yeah. Alright, next album we got is Thank You Kaine. I think this is the second album I ever listened to by You Kaine. I listened to this shit like in fucking English class. The number one song on this is Day After Shrooms, The Day After Shrooms. That's a really tough song. I really like that shit. This was when the first no auto-tune was made, so that's cool. As an overall album though, I can't speak to it as being like a good overall album. It's definitely not shit. It's not, you know, bad either. It's a mid album. It started a lot of shit like all the No Auto series, but it really started that. But besides that, I can't say it's better than any of these. But I kind of like it. If you fuck with the video, like, sub, do all that shit. If you didn't, I don't know why the fuck you here. But yeah.